the Shacklemen. Oh.
Okay, Shacklemen challenge number 5, as you've just seen, it is the folding rigids and it is with a tension wrench. Now, can it be done? Well, of course it can. It's just we need to improvise a little bit. So over we go, get the cuffs on. First things first, and let's get that double lock set. Now, it's going to take a little bit of time for this, like so, right? But there we are. There's my tension wrench, as you can see. All right, it's one of the ones from a cheap Chinese set. We're going to reach into the keyway ever so carefully, and we're going to try and find that double lock. When we find that double lock, it will just pop right off, but we've got to root around and find that little tiny sweet spot. So it's a little bit of a fishing expedition, to be honest, and it can be a bit fiddly. So this is the hardest part of this, so bear with me whilst I just reach and fumble around. There we go, that's the double lock removed. Now what we need to do is get rid of the single lock, and that is that one quite swiftly. So now we're on to the second side. Similar process, but it might be a bit quicker because I've got a better angle. Unlikely. Come on. And just rooting around for that double lock. That's the double lock done. Retrieve my tool, change my angle of my dangle, and nope, missed. Get the tool back out. Still best. Tool back in. Hold on tight, people. Here we go. Just like that. Yeah. Get the tool jammed. There we are. So, that was hi-hat folding rigids, double lock set, got out with by a tension tool. So, how to do it. Okay, so this is the Shacklemen challenge number 5, explanation of how I was actually able to done. So obviously we've got the TCH, sorry, this one's the hi-hat UL50, but they are the TCH 850 in disguise. This is just an ASP key for example, but we'll demonstrate what happens. So when it's in the rigid state, we need to set the double lock like this and like this. So that's the double locks set. Now with the double lock set, we were then challenged to use a tension tool to get out, but then I did say that one of the stipulations was you had to show your modifications afterwards so that we could see how you did it. Well, how did I do it? Well, it was easy. I took out a chunk. So there we go. You can just see a chunk taken out. It's exactly the same width as it was, right? And the chunk there. Now what is so important about this chunk? Well, you can never guess what. It is pretty much the same as a standard keyblade, right? But it now just requires you to position it in such a way. Now obviously when you put it in like that, the key is a little bit higher, so we've got a lot of movement that occurs, and that's why I say we're going fishing, because 9 times out of 10 you're scooping at this point when you need to be scooping at this point. So let's see how it works. Well, it's quite easy really. You're going to go in diagonally like this to start off with, and we're aiming over in this corner. You're going to try and get some grip, and then you're going to try and maximize your tolerance. That's the double lock removed, right? It's nice and quick when it's on the bench. To set the single lock, you want to go in aiming at the top corner, and you want to lean back, maximizing your blade, and away you go. So that was challenge 5 and my tension tool that I modified like so. And the way to modify that is just with a hand file, and that's it. Okay, so there we are. Thank you very much for watching, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.